G'day guys, today I am painting this piece of, I think it's an MDF, it's a tabletop. I will show you what I got. It was just from the Kmart in Australia. It's basically, I don't know if you can see, it's one of these tables, look, that you can slip that part underneath your sofa, your lounge, so you've got the tabletop. Maybe like I want it so it to be slipped under the center, so my husband or I could put a laptop or a cuppa on there. But I didn't want that top just the plain old brown, so I have, this is the top, the tabletop. So what I've done is I just put a white, just the white acrylic paint to give it basically like an undercoat, because it was quite shiny finish on it. So that's the underside of it. So I thought, well, if it doesn't turn out too good, I can always turn it back up and have that side, but I'm sure it will, because I'll just repaint it if he doesn't. What I also did was I've used my masking tape and I've masked off the edges so I don't get the paint over the edges. I'm just keeping those natural. What I've done, I'm using my spinning wheel because I can just turn that piece of board around to work with it. So that's my spinning wheel, which is quite nice and sturdy. But what I did was with my tape, I can't find my double-sided tape, so I just turned some of this tape on itself, like just turned it like that, so it's sticky on both sides. Yeah, sticking to my fingers. So I'm hoping that this works, that I just, because it'll be easy enough to pull off once it's dry, so I'm just hoping that that kind of sticks on there so it doesn't fly out. I'm not going to spin this, it's just basically for me to use while I'm working with it. I'm just hoping that it's not going to be too spinny, but you know what, I'm just going to try it and see how we go, and just bear with me and yeah, see what happens. So I'm going to use my boom gel, the boom gel stain. Now these are made in Australia. Excuse me. I think I need a drink of water. These are made in Australia, but they are available in the US, and I'll try and find the lady who's the US supplier to put a link up for you on the YouTube channel. So these are like the I'm calling them the lazy person's bloom technique, in that the bloom technique obviously needs a lot of different products, this, that, paint on the bottom, everything, and these are what I call my lazy blooms. So it's just an easy way of doing lacing or a bloom, and you don't have to do anything because everything is made already in the bottles. So it's just a pouring bloom paint or boom, and it's also used for lots of other things, like you can stain furniture with it, you can use it on furniture and other surfaces. I haven't gone into all of the uses because I just want to use it for my acrylic pouring. But what I've done, what I like a little swipe color, or what everybody gets to make their bloom happening, I've just, for this particular one, I'm using the black, and I just put it into this little cup, and I put this boom booster. You can buy all of these products off the online supplier, Capriole Shabby Chic, that I have a link for, and I will try and find you the US supplier of them. And you only use a tiny bit, so they go a long way. What I did is I just put, I think I put 2 drops just in there. I think I only meant to put 1, but I ended up putting 2. So, and I did add a little bit of water because I just want this Might have to add a little bit more. I just want it runny enough to be able to swipe it, because my idea for this particular one is I don't want to do the bloom, I just want to get the lacing, so I want to do a center swipe. And obviously with these paints it's great because you just pour them straight from the bottle, just give them a good old shake. What I'm going to use is the I'm just going to use just my Mont Studio acrylics for my base. So I'm just going to use the white. I think I have used it before and it was okay, so I'm just going to try doing it this way. If it doesn't work out for me, you know, what's the worst that can happen? You just scrape the paint off. It's just paint, don't stress over it. So I haven't done this particularly thick or anything, it's just there. Just going to get not put my gloves on. Normally I suppose I could just push it all out with my fingers, that's just the easiest, and I absolutely don't mind doing that. But I will get fancy today and use a spatula, so might shock a lot of people. Okay, that seems okay on there, so I'm just going to work with it. I'm going to just spread my acrylic paint out. So I've got that tape there, so I'm not worried about the edges, so that's all good. Of course, having this spinning wheel, it's called a pottery banding wheel. I'm not a potter, so I don't know what, I presume banding is that you put a piece of pottery on it and you turn it around while you use a sharp object to make a band around it. Is that self-explanatory? Or but anyway, what I'm using it for is my different smaller canvases that I'm gonna get a better setup for that I can put different size canvases on the top or round canvases and just spin it, so I don't have to lift up or keep touching the sides. I can just turn it around, so much easier, and they are not very expensive. I'm sure in the US, Canada and the UK you can get them off Amazon and eBay, but here in Australia we're lucky enough that we have got the wonderful Capriole Shabby Chic online supplier that's very reasonably priced, and I just love them because they're excellent service, they really are. So this one is, I'll just find, I haven't got a colour on there. Oh, can't find the, sorry, I can't find the name of the colour on that one, but it's like a metallic teal. Come on baby, come on out. Coming out to play. So I'm just laying it down. So you don't have to be fancy, you don't have to pour all these different, make up all these different paints. Or the gold one is my, metallic gold is my new one, so I haven't used this one yet, and so I'm excited to use it. Oh. Looky, looky. Now I'm going to go with this one is pearlescent teal. So try this one. So these really are just such easy paints to use. You can't really go wrong with them whatsoever. Wonderbar. Okay, I'm going to go with the Bungara Brown. There must be Aboriginal names, I believe. Not sure. Go back to the gold. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now I told you what I did. I just added 2 drops of the Cell Booster in this black, just hoping that it's runny enough to go. So Bear with me, I don't think I need a lot. Oops, 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 oops. Now, just trying to think, do I swipe with, I might try swiping with my paint scraper, Duva. So, give it a go, give it a go. So I'm just going to try and drop that in the black, which I've failed miserably and got the everything there. Oh, look at those colours. Ooh, okay. Maybe I did my cell activator too thin. Ew, that metallic gold with the brown, gorgeous, and teal, which are very lovely. What am I doing? I'm going all over the joint. Well, I'll come back to that because I can always put a little bit more cell activator in the middle. I'll just come back, just take it easy, just relax with what you're doing. If it's not going the way you envisaged, just go with it, because it'll all turn out fine in the end, I believe. Look at that lacing coming up, that's beautiful. Ooh, now see how easy this is? Ha ha ha. I will go back over those bits, but I'm just taking it easy with it. I might use a little bit more of the cell activator. Some areas where I can see it's disappeared. It's all good. There we go. There we go. What I'll do with this when it's fully dry, obviously, I will use my fusion pouring resin on it, so it gives it a nice good coat of resin over the top, and I will hopefully show you when I come to do that. But I love it already. I know that these gold and the teal are just sheeny shiny. It'll come beautifully shiny. Go back down here. Just take it nice and slow, just relax. It's your time in your art room. It's time for you to chillax, as my son says. Chillax, Mom. Love it. Little bit wobbliness happening down here, so I'll go back over it again. Oh, look what I've done, took it all off. Okay, I think I might have to add a little bit more colour, because I really want that green in there. Gorgeous green, so teal. Kind of like a Kathleen Osborne swipe. I'll have to, you've all seen Kathleen's work. She does absolutely gorgeous work. She's got a little YouTube channel now. Oh, my black. And kind of reminded me a bit how Kathleen does her swipes. But so if you haven't seen Kathleen's work, she's recently started a YouTube channel and it's going absolutely gangbusters, so hop on and have a look. She does beautiful work. I think she's in Carolina, the US. Of course, I'm here in Australia, the land of plenty. Oh my goodness, I love it. I just love how that gold and the Bungara brown are just gelling so nicely together. Put a little bit of my cell activator here. Just go with the smaller, the diddy one. Beautiful. I think I will do some Kathleen embellishments when it's finished and do some little cells when it, I think Kathleen does them when they're dry. I'll have to ask her. She embellishes when it's dry. That little teeny tiny, I don't want to go over oh, maybe I'll have to. Oh, I really like that because I just know that when that's finished, that will be sheeny shiny. I'm not going to add a torch to it or anything because I just love the white coming through like that. These colours. The only thing I don't know if you would do it now or when it's dry. I've got a little bit of milk paint here, and the milk paint embellishments that Kathleen does are gorgeous. I've done plenty myself. Got a little bit of white milk paint, so I'm just, oh gosh, it's been mixed a while, so I'm not sure how it will react. Oh, hope it doesn't. Oh well, the worst that can happen, I just scrape it off, wipe it all down and start again. And I go through the wonderful therapeutic process all over again. But that is gorgeous with some resin over that, my fusion pouring resin that I've been using. Easy peasy way of doing resin, that is. So okay, these are just, I'm just going to try one or two little milk paint droplets. Think they're actually going, oh my goodness, they're going into like little flowers. They're fracturizing straight in that paint. That is unbelievable. I'll give you a close-up of that because that's really cool. They're just it's exciting. So maybe you do put it in the wet paint because it just gives some awesome little, I think I did do the drops of milk paint in a previous pour that I used this, and it did create flowers all on its own without having to do anything to them. Wow, I like it. This is seeing it what it does in the wow, I like it. Thanks, Kathleen. Big shout out to Kathleen. I'll put Kathleen's link on the bottom of this video for her YouTube channel. She's doing excellent work. She is a lovely, lovely lady. And she's in the US, like I said. I think it's Carolina. She will let you know. They've gone completely different in the brown. They look like little lips, but in the black, they're kind of, I think I'm going to leave it there. But you know, that was a good old go with the bits of different paints. And so, okay, all my products that I'm using today, everything I've used today are available in Australia on the online. And you, as I said, there is a US supplier. I will try and get Cass to give you the US supplier Here in Australia we're using Capriole Shabby Chic, but look at that, it is flipping stunning. I love it. Wait till that has the resin. Where's my resin? Okay, it's still wrapped. But yeah, I'll leave that obviously to dry a while, but I absolutely love that. It is gorgeous. Give you a bit of a close-up, and then I'll put some photos on the end. It'll be another day obviously when I do the resin on it, but I love it. That is gorgeous, really lovely. You see where I put those milk droplets, they've gone like little flowers in the black, but in the brown they kind of look like, I don't know, cells of some description, skin cells maybe, but that is gorgeous. It almost looks like glacial on the glacier, a reflection swipe. Beautiful, love it. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't done so, please do so, and I will talk to you all soon. Thank you. Bye.